Hello, goodr here. I'm going to go over tips that every new Hogwarts Legacy player needs to know. There will be no major spoilers for this game. However, if you don't want to see how to solve the puzzles within Hogwarts, you may not want to watch this video. There will also be timestamps in the video description if you need them. Firstly, I know that it is an expansive game, and like me, you probably want to immediately get to exploring the map. However, I recommend waiting until you have at least unlocked Mallosweet before you begin exploring, so that you won't have to go back to that location later. Mallosweet is unlocked after you complete Percival's first trial, and during the quest, the Caretaker's Lunar Lament. Equip all gear that has better stats, and sell all the gear you don't have equipped. Look at your inventory before going on a quest. You don't want to be in the middle of a quest and then not have enough space to collect all the gear from the chests you find. You start earning talent points at level 4 and the level cap is 40. So by the time you reach level 40, you'll have earned 36 talent points. And there are a total of 48 talents that you can get, so you will not be able to get all of the talents. I recommend choosing the 12 talents that you don't want early, so you don't have to worry about it each time you want to spend a talent point. There are some talents that every player needs to have. Firstly, there's spell knowledge 1, 2, and 3 within the core category. Each tier you get will give you another spell wheel, which is very useful in combat as well as outside of combat. Swift allows you to move fast on foot as well as move under low obstacles quickly, avoiding the slow crouch walking mechanic, and can also be used to cross small gaps. You can zoom out of the map to see the level caps of the enemies as well as the collectibles of that region. There are Cipher doors throughout Hogwarts Castle, which have icons of beasts along the border. To open these doors, you must reveal the puzzle, then flip 2 question mark tiles to the appropriate beast. There is a key that you can get that shows the values of each beast for this puzzle. However, if you just look at the door and the icons of the beast bordering it, the key is actually there. Look at the bottom left and count all the way across, starting at 0 and ending at 9. There are statues that are holding an orb as well. Look at the base of these statues and you will notice a leaf. This tells you the spell you need to use to unlock the orb, which is Levioso. There's a map in the first floor of the Gryffindor Tower. This map is near the flue of the Clock Tower courtyard. To open this, you need to cast Repulso on the top button. When you cast Revelio and hear a chime, there is a field guide page nearby. This chime is directional and proximity based on your camera's location. You'll see these dark mirrors as well. You can get a quest very early in the central hall, where Lenora Everley is talking about them. To solve these, all you need to do is cast Lumos in front of them to reveal an image. The image is always a location nearby. So go to that location and you will find a butterfly. Cast Lumos again near the butterfly and it will follow around your wand. Now just walk back to the frame with the butterfly and cast Lumos again in front of the frame to put down your wand.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle.
There are dragon sconces as well. For these, you just need to ignite them. Some are close enough for Incendio, but others will require Confringo. You will come across chests that move and have an eye on them. You won't be able to open them if it sees you. So cast Disillusionment away from it, then simply walk up and open the chest. Each chest will give you a cool 500 gold. There are flying Daedalion keys that you need to track down after you talk to Nellie Oxfire in the Transfiguration Courtyard and start the quest, the Daedalion keys. These will always be found near the locked cabinet they belong to, so once you see the key flying around, just follow them and they will unlock the cabinet. If you lose them or are on a quest at the time that you see them, don't worry. They'll be flying around their locked cabinet waiting for you to smack them. Money is a bit hard to come by when you start out. The fastest way to make money in the beginning is to sell gear. Later on, the fastest way is to sell beasts, since each one is worth 120 gold. From tomes and scrolls, I recommend buying the spellcrafts in this order when you have the money. First is the large potting table with 2 large pots, since you can plant any seed in the large pot. The next is the material refiner. This will cost just 15 moonstone each, and will generate 10 moonstone every 10 minutes, and you can place 3 of these. You won't have to collect moonstone again after that. Then, the spell hopper. This will give you a random potion that you have already unlocked, or at least bought the recipe for. There will be missions early that require you to use potions, and this will allow you to complete it without the need to harvest the materials or buy the potion. The next thing that I recommend will be to buy every seed, but the first you should buy is always Mallosweet, so you can grow it and complete Merlin trials as you find them.
What should I do?
Well, that's everything I have for you in this new player tips video. If there's any you think I'd add, or anything I got wrong, please let me know in the comments.